Yeah. So what had come out there? I know that beat Mike.
Yeah, you're second.
Hello.
By 2,400.
Yeah. Which is an honor to be anywhere close to you guys. So. Really? Yeah.
So it ended up being
Alrighty.
Mike, Carlos, me, Greg, Mike D, Randy, Dave, Russ, Parker, Chris.
Well, Joel.
Joel came in ahead of Parker.
So Russ, Joel, Parker, Chris.
Sorry. Russ, Joel, Parker,
Put some numbers.
Chris. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what that means, but it sounds good.
Well, there should be four. There should be 5 people. More than Russ, Joel, Parker, Chris.
Right, Russ, Joel, Parker, Chris, and Dave.
Okay.
I said Dave.
Yeah, Dave. Or Dave, Russ, Joel, Parker, Chris.
Bottom 6 race. Winner of the bottom 6 goes up to the top.
So we need one more name in that.
Dave.
Yeah, why does he
No, because Dave made 5, so we need a
wasn't-
6th.
No, he wasn't saying who was in the first heat. I was just repeating
They don't have
those
it.
last 4
Yeah.
finishing qualifying.
It's not that original.
Or you could do 3 heats.
Well, we got plenty of marshals though.
6 guys and you have
6 racers and 5 marshals.
we got 11
I
guys.
think
You
we've
can
done it
go
with only 3 marshals.
top 2 qualifiers are in the first heat.
2 marshals on each long side and 1 marshal on the short side.
And then the first race is 6 guys, 3 people move up. Second race is 6 guys, 4 people move up. And you get your final.
What do you suggest?
Oh, I was saying you could take the bottom 6 guys, the top 3 people move into the next heat. Top 2 qualifiers from right now are automatically in the first heat, championship heat. And so it's 2, 3, 6. Do 6, 3 guys move up into the second heat, you've got 6 guys. 4 people move into the final heat, you got 6 guys. So you run 3
Today's
heats.
Sunday, I'm off today.
So 6 cars on the track.
Yeah,
for
6
all
are on the
3
track
heats.
for all 3 heats.
And what happened with marshals, those races should go.
Well, I'm thinking if we do that, then we do 50 laps for the first 2 heats, 100 on the last.
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Make it go.
Okay, we'll do that.
Okay, so that's Chris, Parker, Joel, Russ, Dave, Randy.
Cool.
So who races?
Randy gets first choice.
I'll take 6th position.
No.
Marty, I called him.
I called for it.
So Jeff, you gonna marshal up there?
The next 3 qualifiers above them.
I call right here.
Hey Russ, are you driving or marshaling?
Oh, really? Driving. Okay.
Okay, I'll marshal back there.
I'm Marshall. I'm Marshall.
You'll be the, okay. From the second heat to the top.
You're already ID, right?
Yep, I'm already ID'd, so you
I'm
can take me
Marshall
off.
right here.
Are you already ID'd for 6? Yep. Randy's already ID'd for 6.
I'm just gonna keep where I'm at.
So
Okay, so I gotta
Russ,
come down by my.
Russ, you're next.
So I get to pick?
Okay.
You're 4.
Dave's picking 4.
I'll take 5 then.
Let's do it. So there's a
You
dribble
wanna
over
put your
here.
car on, this is your.
I'm right here.
Do 5.
Not that I big careful place, but at least I can see what's going on.
I better not see it. If I just go cautious.
You didn't touch it. I qualified well too.
Slide just a little bit so I can see the screen.
If that's okay. Like last time,
Yeah, you can choose it.
Wow, I
in
had
front
to
of
make
the
my car
first
go on a track.
wait a little bit.
I'm still
For your head of them, or be behind them.
What to do with all these free
Wow.
Sundays?
Well, I don't know, I told my wife to wash my fan
Choose
jersey.
your position, you can be
Hang in the closet till next year.
Oh, 6.
Hey Joel, will you set my car
Yep,
over here?
Ben's been running with.
I'll
If
be.
it isn't in
This is kind of interesting,
2.
almost all the teams that were left
2?
played each other.
Okay, so come plug in on here.
And then I'm 1.
My tires.
Yes, that's right, there you go, somebody
You've offered me more tires, but I can't.
Mine just, mine almost
This is
fell
where I'm
off.
like, which one am I?
You got
No, we haven't put Denver.
The first bat. Don't work on it.
Seriously, they were first back.
Thanks, Cincinnati.
They look just like
What do
mine.
I do? Because I-
Yeah, but I think there was a
Second race as good as the one that I.
Yeah.
Where am I?
Here.
Right, they're not as good as
Parker.
Where you are? Oh.
That's like,
And there was a thing about Patriots, they played every other team that was left.
did you get like a micro shaky machine to get all the bubbles out? Because
No, the first one was just garbage. You know, that was I was rushing it, trying to get it done really fast. So. No, they were. But that's what I'm saying. I was going to. But when I sent you the original, when I proposed that, I'm going to be. I'm going to try to make it better over time. That's what I said.
He's ready.
So when he said I didn't have any rounds, I was like, okay, I'm working on that. Yeah.
really? That's pretty bad.
Wait, does the winner of this round go into the next round?
I'm gonna do my turn like I've been normally doing.
No, the top,
No,
the top,
yeah.
either the top three.
Yeah.
Or top three. Okay, what was it? Top three going?
Top three go.
Yeah, who was
No,
that?
that was me.
Okay, that's right then.
But Joel's card moved.
That was I.
Oh, okay. I thought I saw Joel's card move.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it.
That was a good job.
Russ.
It's, a lot of work. And then Dave in 2 and Randy in 1.
Oh man,
Ta-da.
the front.
Days are off.
Okay,
It's
Chris,
amazing how much less
push your,
time there is to do stuff around. Yes, when you have a job you don't show up late for, and that you don't work home early from.
Okay, I'm good. Wow. Yeah, I heard that. Wow.
Because
Marshalls.
for 20 years I've been able to go in pretty much whenever I wanted, go home whenever I wanted.
Okay, you're
I think
driving.
Carlos being on the end, I think would be good because you're taller, you got longer arms. Because you're gonna have to get some of this stuff in here.
So,
Okay.
I'm gonna get everything that comes through
right
here.
here.
Okay, I'll get
But you're gonna get this stuff and that stuff and some of that
Some of
stuff.
this, yeah.
Mike will be able to reach a lot of that, won't you, Mike?
I mean, I can get to here,
Yeah.
but you're gonna be responsible for this.
Okay, so this.
I can get
So you're just worried about the ends of both of these.
Okay.
I'm gonna get this stuff. Mike's gonna get all that.
Mostly what you're gonna end up with is this stuff coming off of this curve, because stuff coming off there is gonna make it down to where he can get to.
Yeah.
Right. Somebody will knock it down just
So if it gets knocked, if it gets knocked over here, I'm gonna let you get it
Okay.
unless you're busy
Unless
over
I'm
there.
busy. Okay, perfect.
And I can't get to the pit meeting.
Jeff, did you want to tell Mike your idea for the pit lane?
okay, for the pit lane, the flipper isn't working. You can try it, but if it's working. If you queue in, first come, first serve gets to move to the other lane if they want to physically. Okay, so if you come in behind another car and you want to go over here, that's fine. A third car comes in, they can go in here too, but they're gonna go, the second car had the first choice
Okay.
to go in.
And there's no implication in the software to taking a car off the track while they're in the pit?
No.
Okay, so, the rule is if you pull into the pit, don't go to the outside lane unless you want to.
You won't be able to. It hasn't been working.
Okay. If you pull into the pit and say you want to be moved, you're going to be moved into the outside lane unless you say what car it is you want moved. I'm going to take the last car, the most recent car in, and, or when you want it moved, watch and make sure that I'm picking up the car you want moved. In case somebody's coming behind you, since
Yeah.
I'm doing this, 2 cars come in, you say you want to be moved. If I'm going to grab the last one in,
Yeah.
unless somebody says no.
Pretty much the only reason to move is if you pull in behind somebody who's there and you want to not be waiting for them.
Yeah.
But the third guy in doesn't really have a choice. He's
He's
gonna be
gonna be
behind
behind
somebody.
somebody.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that
you can
sounds
choose
good.
who you're gonna be behind.
You can move.
You can move, you
Okay.
can choose who you're gonna be
So
behind.
all 6 cars, or all 5 cars after the first one can choose to move if they like?
It's easy.
Yeah,
Anyone
okay.
can move.
Yeah.
Going into the pit lane, the sensor is where the black tape is on the table. So
Pit sensor.
the pit sensor, right there.
Woo!
Yeah, so it slows down around that curve, but you can come in too hot and you'll come out of the slot. Make sure you guys, when you come into the pit, come all the way down here. Otherwise, you're blocking everybody else.
So after you pull in nice and slow, just hold the throttle until you get into the double lane area. That way you're out of the way of the single lane area.
What happens if you go into the pit accidentally again? Can you just go straight through if nobody's in front of you?
Mhm.
If
Or
nobody's
do you
in-
have to cycle through and hit go?
If you can drive through, don't let go of your trigger.
Right.
Because it'll pop you into the menu after you've been stopped for a
Okay.
second. So as long as you keep
Yeah.
your throttle on and drive through, you should be fine.
2 things have to happen for you to end up in the pit menu. One is you have to trip the sensor,
Yeah.
and then you have to let go of the trigger for 2 seconds.
Gotcha.
Is it a second or 2 seconds?
Is it 1 or 2 in the
I thought it was like 1
Or
here.
whatever, but it's,
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
two things
okay.
both have to happen. So if you know, if you
1
let off the
second.
trigger and you're not going in, listen for that.
Yeah.
Because if you don't hear that, there's no point in letting off the trigger.
Right. Okay.
Quick question, so on Randy's point, if there's cars in the pit, accidentally go in, we say, hey, can I be moved to the front, or are we stuck waiting for people?
If you accidentally go,
Yeah.
you can go to the front.
Okay.
I didn't mean to go in with your go to the front, thank you.
There you go.
Or whichever.
Yeah. You may not get moved into the front because I don't want to reach across these guys, but I may put you over here. You may get moved into the slow lane out here.
And then it'll put you out once you cross start finish line,
It's
right?
supposed to. But if you're in the pit menu, you won't be able to make your car go. So
Mm.
it'll have to be physically pushed over the start finish line to kick you out of the pit.
So you're gonna be picking up moving cars that are accidentally going through the pits.
Remind me
Because you can't go to zero throttle.
Yeah.
I guess in that case, if they're
Wham!
guys and just move
Look
to
at that
the
car
outside
that's
of the
random.
pit lane, move to the second lane.
It's a good reason to not be
Yeah.
in the inside lane when you're
Well,
coming through there.
You'll know
Yeah.
you'll know you didn't mean to go in by the time you're about here.
Here, right, yeah.
So
Yeah, so I can grab you right here and put you out here. You know?
That's true. We'll try it.
And just
Yeah.
don't let go of your trigger, because 1 second
Mhm.
later you're going to be in that pit menu.
Now, Parker, what you didn't see was weather. We're gonna, when we hit start, it's gonna show us what our weather pattern is. The tires make a difference. You have to have the right kind of tires on, otherwise the car behaves really weird. It will shoot off fast or it won't stop if you have the wrong kind of tires on.
I'm one of the slower people.
Are we doing damage?
It's just a practice.
Oh.
not if we got this many
Practice.
marshals.
Damage. Oh,
Practice.
it's like damage.
I do have the ability to do that.
Okay, so we're gonna start wet.
Okay, so can we change our tires now?
Lane change, you can
Yep.
change your tires. You wanna put wet tires
Or
or intermediate.
Or wet.
Why is Carlos up there on number 2? Just because it's easier?
Oh,
There we
the
go.
names.
No.
He changed the car, but not the name.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no, it's on
Where's my aim?
He's going to double check all the names.
It's like Parker, Russ, Chris. Parker, Russ, Chris, me, and me.
Wet tires last longer on a wet track.
But I don't know if this.
They do make intermediates wear more on a wet track than wets. So as the track dries out, you're going to want to switch to the wets are going to start wearing more than an intermediate would, and so on and so forth.
So we don't even know if we're on wets anymore now. He's just going through them.
Yeah, wait until he's got the.
Well, he may settle for the first 3.
There we go.
Oh, perfect.
So wet, cloudy, dry.
Yeah, so put on wets or intermediates as per your choice.
Brake button when you're happy.
I'm happy.
5,
So very happy.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Like, what the heck? I have no idea where it is. Down you. And where you go? Parker monstrosity. Lead it. And I'm not gonna make it more. Like this.
I crashed once and I didn't even know I crashed. I saw my car was just sitting still.
Oh no! I should dangerous.
Dave, you're at 74% tire already. Everybody else is at 90.
What?
Put intermediate
Oh, Mike in the middle. Oh.
just sounds bad at that corner.
You got busy there.
Is there gonna be any rule against putting rubber bumpers on the next race?
Rubber bands on the right corner, it's called a carnage.
Whoa! Okay. Drivers need to remember that even though we're putting your cars right back on, you're still losing time by crashing. So you're still better off slowing down a little bit more.
Whoa.
Did you take off one? Maybe weather change or something like that.
Maybe.
Either that or your tire condition change.
It's sunny now.
It's sunny?
The track is damp, so maybe switch to intermediates
I'm already on.
or just baby it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Dave, you're at 31 fuel.
Joel, 25% on fuel.
Randy, 31 on fuel.
Dave, about 50% on tires.
I guess got a low on fuel warning.
23%.
What's the weather problem?
Weather is getting drier. It's right in the middle right now, right at intermediate.
It's cloudy, crappy, dry now.
Yeah, you probably go to intermediates now, or yeah.
Intermediates are the right tire right now.
You're welcome.
Dave, 15% on fuel.
And when we first go, it was it had you at pit lane speed, and then you got back to regular speed once you got out of pit lane.
Outside lane, please. And where am I? Yep, I'm gonna want to do.
Always start your fuel before your tires.
That's right.
Oh, right in the middle. Oh, he's back on.
Yeah, I probably should remove that fence.
Or you leave it, it's not, well, it's up in the guardrails.
Sorry, man.
That's okay. That was close.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You want to know what happened if you remove that fence? It would fly into the finish line.
Chris, you're getting low on fuel.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
thanks.
Whoa! Chris, slow down.
Wow. I don't think my car goes that fast.
That was a Chip's thing.
That was really not slowing down at all. That one's on video, Chris. You can watch that one later.
That was quite a crash.
That was, I think, somersaulted in the air a couple of times.
I'll have to show this video.
It happens.
There you go.
Hey, you drive the wrong car. He's hoping if you figure out another one lap, you're good.
No, you don't.
Keep running back. Is that you, Russ?
Yes. You're my pace car. I figure if you can stay on, I can stay on. Like that, I'll probably fall on.
Parker,
man.
24 on fuel, Parker.
That was like everybody.
Everybody.
Sorry, Randy.
Oh, man. I got wiped out on that one.
I'm not being trash. I'm just running.
Parker, you're almost out of
That's
tires.
bad news.
Hit this lap.
What are my tires at?
Russ, 60% on tires. Randy, 20%, 30% on tires.
Okay.
You'll need fuel and tires.
We're slow. How do we get this?
Parker, you're not counting laps anymore because you're out of tires.
He's in the pit lane.
Okay.
5 laps.
Move right to the outside too. Yeah.
No!
finish this race so I can get out of here without changing tires.
Dave, 8%.
Well said. Go ahead, Randy.
Dave, no tires left.
Keep it on the track, you're good.
I can only fuel, right?
Yes, 50%.
Go. Randy, you gotta through that lead.
I
don't know where
Where's our opposite side?
Finishing lap. Gotta keep it on, everybody.
Are you just one slow speed or are you just doing?
Probably ran out of gas.
Alright.
Yeah, you're
Cross
right.
the
You're
line,
right.
that's
Yeah,
the
you're
end.
right. Yeah. It's not because you were at yeah, fuel was at 1, no tires left.
Cross the
Pull me
line.
up, come on up.
It was the one.
It's not registered because they
Actually better for me, because then I could just hold it in.
That's all bad.
Well, out loud, but they still have to cross the line.
You're tired.
I
Why do you
just-
do that?
I like
No, seriously.
Yeah, SSDC would not let them cross the line.
Huge. Sorry about that.
Come on, dude.
So you had to go in and fix or do whatever and then go.
Yep.
Painful.
Can you save Can you save that to my USB stick, the HP?
Position on a. Oh.
How'd you do? Second. And you moved up, Russ?
I made it to the second heat. I never make it to the second heat.
How'd you do through the pits?
It was
Do pits
better than the last time, but not great. I keep forgetting to get out of the pits, you have to push the brake
Mhm.
button.
Yeah,
Randy,
left-hand
Dave,
side is
Russ,
around Randy and
Joel,
Dave
Parker,
and Russ.
Chris. So
and
Parker and
Joel.
Chris are gonna sit out.
So how many move up?
Three move
Only
up.
Oh,
three.
okay. So Joel, Parker, and Chris are gonna sit out. Randy, Dave, Russ move up.
We move up and face qualifier 3, 4, and 5.
Yep.
And we get the last 3 lane choices.
That was some serious car.
Yeah.
How do the pit management works?
Especially that crisp.
I think I only moved 2.
That was
cars.
epic.
You move up.
Yep.
Because frankly, at a 50 lapper, there's not that much pitting.
Oh.
Because we're not going in to do damage
I
to
thought I
air or
didn't know
anything.
what to do with my
Mainly
car.
tires.
I switched
Right, a couple fuel pits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You're out of gas at the end.
I mean,
yeah.
of the
What'd
6
you do
people,
for the
like
Carrera
one or two.
strategy here.
I
did.
Tire consumption's greater than fuel consumption.
Yeah.
Track got drier.
Come in, start refueling, start changing tires, and leave when your tires are done.
Yeah,
Don't wait for the fuel to top off, because you'll be back in for more tires before you ever run out of fuel.
Mhm.
And I did it backwards.
But fueling is slow, so start fueling, start changing tires, leave when the tires
That's
are
easy
done.
because it comes up with fuel. That makes sense.
Yeah, unless you hit the wrong button and it switches from the fuel to tires.
What is it? Brake is to choose like fuel. Start fuel going. You hit the brake button, and the lane is select, right? And the brake is to choose. Oh,
Yep.
What is it?
Yeah.
Also
Brake
get
button
backwards.
makes things go.
I kept trying to leave the pits pushing the
okay.
lane change button.
Because lane change changes.
Go to-
Okay,
go
you
to
brakes.
fuel again.
Okay.
Wait a minute, I want to leave.
Okay, so
That should be 3, 4, Craig, Jeff, and me.
You guys get the first 3 lane choices, then Randy and me.
Greg, where are you gonna be?
I'm not gonna be on 4.
Second. I'm on 1.
I'm taking 2.
I got 4.
mirrors.
I did.
When I heard I was gonna use this car, I just took everything.
I did 4 races without the win. Still license. Should be.
Are we the cover dog?
Oh. I don't know when that disappeared. I have no idea. Didn't even know it was gone.
What'd you lose?
Headlight lamp. That could have been gone for quite a while. I didn't even know it was missing.
But now you know.
I'm gonna take the next one out too. A little bit lighter car. Like I said, this thing weighs a ton.
This is one here, right?
I think we should race these.
Yeah. I'm all for it.
Alright.
124
forever, yeah.
I know I'm not gonna,
Somebody
I know I'm not gonna get my
Four.
answers.
And then
Who's next to Chris? Mike, what did you pick?
4.
Mike picked
Randy?
4. Go ahead and plug your controller in.
Randy, where are you gonna be?
Randy?
Did he go? He went to the bathroom probably.
Oh.
Drop my phone right here.
Well, if
I'll
6
do it
is
right
open,
here.
he'll
Put
be
it over there.
6.
Yeah. You'll park it over there.
But we're not racing.
So who is left?
Where am I track now?
Wait. I think we have to wait for Randy to choose before you choose.
I'm sure Randy's gonna take 6, but yeah, you're right.
You guys should cover the ends.
I'll do the ends right here, cause it's like carnage here. I'll do the ends.
Or Carlos, do you wanna do pit? Well, pit wasn't that bad.
I love this part.
You said it wasn't
It
bad.
wasn't bad, but I was
This is
reaching
the
into here
worst.
quite a bit.
Yeah, I'll do
This
that.
is the second worst.
So then
I'll do
one of you
cool.
over here and one of you over there.
I'll go over here.
What spot you want?
I guess Carlos.
I'll take 6, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So
so,
Yeah.
So I'll do pit.
so what's left?
Yeah,
Some of
I'm
this.
not gonna say that. Y'all gonna roll.
So 1, 2, 6. So 3, 4, and 5 are left.
All 4 is open.
I'm sorry.
3 and 5 are left?
5.
1, 2, 4, and 6. So 3 and 5 are open.
3's there, 5's there. I'll take 3.
Dave's taking 3.
Just because it's completely different view and I can't do
No.
it. So my
It's
car needs
always
to be,
hard,
my car needs to be programmed to 3.
That should not be here.
I'll take 5 because I'm already on it.
What do you call it? Car? What's that? What car? This?
That and Russ didn't have to change his stuff.
Yeah.
We'll do it out right.
So you're gonna need a program.
So we
I
should
don't
probably.
think I have to leave after that.
Modify 5.
Okay.
Randy's
Okay, so we just need a program
Marshall down where you are.
on 3.
Do I have to do a trigger or anything, or does it take
No.
care of all that?
No, I think we're gonna need you down up front here.
You got it.
Me or Joel? Oh.
Either one.
Oh.
This is a lot of traffic here.
So,
was it,
now, so
Mike?
4 guys are moving up from this seat.
I don't have the one.
Hey
with
Dad,
Yeah,
you
I can
get
get some here.
down.
Okay.
Good
This will
luck.
actually be
But
better.
coming this way, they
Oh.
slide.
Who's
I
gonna
got
do?
it. Mike, how far in can you get that one?
Will, kids over there then? Okay, yes.
There's a lot of activity.
I can do that.
Who's gonna
I'm
do the
sure-
pit?
Well,
Me, Greg.
Because I'm
So maybe
thinking,
have one of them on each corner and you can do the pit? Okay, so you're gonna need to come around between.
Exactly.
Program now?
so who's marshalling on this
No,
side
no.
besides Mike?
Sorry.
We need a
Here's
marshal
making
right
sure
here.
these
Do
are
you wanna
right.
go stand right here? Somebody here.
Go on.
Camera on.
Three.
And they have to be able to reach into here is my concern.
Yeah, I can reach your hand.
Yeah, I could probably get everything on this. If they come off, they're gonna slide all the way over. Let's see here.
Yeah, I can get there.
Yeah, if they're
You know
not
what?
gonna reach, they will be
No.
eventually.
That's very true.
Should
I'm not gonna work.
Yep, okay.
The pit person has to get that.
I'm
Cause I could cover all of this. No.
Mostly it's 3.
We'll see.
Rainy, cloudy, sunny. Rainy, cloudy, sunny.
I'm 3, but I'm fifth.
We're
I'm
running,
fifth
we're ready
choice.
by qualifying order, right?
Cloudy.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, so
I'm
I'm
not
in
gonna
qualifying
let
order.
you
I'm-
do
Right,
it, you know?
yeah.
I guess am I second or third?
Be third. You'd be third.
Okay.
Behind Jeff, Greg, then Mike.
Then Randy, then me, then us. We are in order.
So you're
So says me, so says.
No, you should, is there room for you to stand right here, Greg?
I'm fine, but.
But.
So
You know, you could take the corner, Chris could take over here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris, come over here.
So Chris,
Only
your,
issue will be that middle part right
your
there.
job is to put the
Tell you what, here, Chris.
car behind in the pit lane to the other lane. Yeah.
So they can get out. That's all you got.
I'm gonna be leaning in front of Carlos to see my pitting, but you
I
guys,
just say-
it'll be fine.
That's the best.
Till I
So you need to not.
Well, or do you want to stand around the corner?
Just drop my elbow.
It's got the
You can
most
be like
style.
this, and when you need to do something,
Yeah,
just
it's
reach,
got
do
street
it,
cred.
and
Yeah,
then step
it's-
back.
Hey, I'm in the pits.
Because
What's
when
going
you're
on?
like that, you're literally blocking that whole section of tracks for you
No.
to see it.
How come the race stop? Where's the people?
Better change your tires. Dave.
What, are we starting on wet again?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, well, I learned my lesson
You're going
last.
hard right now. There you
Okay,
go.
so everybody understands their.
I started intermediate, my
Alright,
tires
the
went,
only issue is that part right there.
Oh, because Chris can't, is gonna have a
and my
hard time
tires
reaching
went
that.
to nothing.
So then, we'll have,
Would it be okay if Joel, if there's a massive, accident right here, if he just hit the track call, the space bar?
If there's something that can't be
Sure.
marshaled, we need
Alright,
to use the space bar.
Just hit the start button on the power base, that might be even easier.
Okay.
Okay. I'm ready.
5, 4,
Thanks for raising.
3, 2, 1. Tracking.
That's all I gotta say.
Oh, nice.
oh, in the middle there.
Somebody pay attention.
Good job, Parker.
It is weird not being able to see your car back there.
hope it comes out from under the bridge.
Yeah.
Because everybody was crashing over there in a pile, and I realized I was the only one that could see that part. Oh.
You're welcome, Mike.
Good job, man.
Rolling slow down. That's me. I cannot come out of that corner for some reason. I am crashing. I have a good time going off the bridge. There we go.
Oh, sorry about that, Jeff. I thought you stopped.
Yeah, I'm feeling it now.
Sorry.
What's going on?
Thank you. About too far forward?
Yeah.
Someone
Car.
get that?
What are we missing?
Rest on the dead spot too, Joe. Just there you go.
Is that what he needs?
Yeah, that's fine. Just don't move him forward.
That's what he needs is a dead spot.
Yeah, he was on the dead spot, but he was.
My car's not
Okay.
getting anywhere.
Put him back in the pit. He was in the pit. He was in the pit lane. He's in the pit menu. Put him back in the pit lane. There you go. Now get yourself out of the. There you go. No, you're good now, aren't you? That's okay. You did good, man.
He's off the lane.
You either go to the pit menu or you get make sure you get go to get out.
I can't move forward.
I know you have to hit go because you're in the pit. You're in the pit menu already.
Oh, never mind.
You have to select go. Then you can get out. Okay, Randy?
Yeah, that was harsh. Oh, my tires.
Yep. At this point, you should be on intermediates or hard or something. Not wets.
I'd love to be in the other lane.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you.
Other lane too, Randy? Put him in, no, put him in other lane. Chris, orange car, other lane. There you go. There you go.
Thought there was a
You're right, I guess they'll make it to you eventually.
Thanks, Randy.
You're welcome.
I got you at 15% tires.
Hey, Carlos, can you
Yeah.
give me an update?
What are you?
1.
74% tires, 57% fuel.
about number 3.
Oh, that was my plan all along. Just try. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Couldn't reach it.
Sorry.
Woo, that's a grab. Gotta get him fast.
Yeah.
Dave, you're at 14% fuel.
Okay.
Carlos, what am I starting at? On 2?
You're 73.
Okay.
And fuel is 55.
What kind of tires do I need now?
I will enter.
I would just
Hit the track off.
hit the start button.
There you go. Good job, bro.
30 and 50, gentlemen.
Yeah, everybody check your tires.
Yeah, check yourself right now.
Who's in the lead?
So the track is starting to dry out, so you shouldn't be on rains anymore. But you might skip straight to hard or soft.
I was thinking about
How
that.
many laps we got left? 20.
Yeah, the leaders are 31,
He's
so.
got 31, yeah.
I'm in 5th.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Hold on.
You're overworked, man.
You're 6.
Yeah, it is like your phone.
Thanks, man.
Oh, nice.
Sorry about that, Mike.
Oh, man. Thanks, Mike. That was a risky switch.
Tires down, bro. Tires down.
it's because you're probably on a tire that doesn't like.
Exit now.
You get real delayed brakes.
Sorry, Greg.
Oh, whoa, okay, something changed. Ouch. 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 Oh, come on. Oh, that's racing brake. Woo! Alright, my tires are bad. This track's racing.
I got an update on car 4's tires and fuel.
46% tires, 49% fuel. 46 on tires, 49 on fuel, Mike.
Thank you.
Wait, yeah, 55-0 and you're 46. Yeah.
I just put intermediates on it.
Did you really?
Yeah, like 3 laps ago.
Intermediates are bad for a track.
Ah.
Oh, wow. How many laps left?
Leader has 6 laps to go. Leaders have 6 laps to go.
Daddy, you need fuel.
Oh, man.
Sorry about that, Russ.
It's alright.
Dad, you need fuel.
How bad do I need it?
Am I too far?
I only have one.
You crossed the line, keep going.
Dad.
Randy, you're not counting laps.
Yeah, he's missing something.
Yeah, okay.
There we go. Oh, man.
Oh!
My first crash.
Oh, man. That was position.
Get that, Randy.
I just crossed. I gotta just cross.
I thought a car left, right?
That was exciting.
That was. You were busy.
That
That was a rough one
I
there.
looked up earlier and I saw a 0.
Fourth?
To my
Did I finish fourth?
On the order.
Yes.
So when you crash,
All I was trying to do was stay up.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Randy say he needs to go to the pits. He needs to go to the pits. I'm going like, okay, that's my only chance is because I gotta go to the pits. I know I'm
pretty
done.
much at the same time.
I went through 3 laps. I went through intermediate tires down to like 30%.
Yeah, that's why I went to hard. I was on intermediate when we had the track call.
Yeah.
And
No,
the
that
sheriff
was
was talking about the
Greg
track
and I.
being dry.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna switch to hard.
Yeah.
You had 350s too. That's
Yeah. For tires.
Yeah,
I only have one.
I'm a second and a half more in the pit, and I missed the tire choice. I had to cycle back here.
That's probably what helped me close that gap.
Yeah. And then the last. Whoa.
You take your helmets off.
Maybe next time I'll make it.
Yeah.
Hell.
I was there looking at that track call and I'm
That
in
was.
fifth. And I'm like 3 laps behind Randy. I'm like, all I can do is just stay on and hope he has a problem. Penalties, you just get taken out.
Yeah, well, everybody else catches up.
Yeah. I mean, that's what happens.
You guys wanna check? Might be.
Well, I'm in last, and that's probably where I'll stay.
So that's probably worth
But I get to
considering.
race for 90.
If there's a takeout at the pit lane, the cars have to go back on before the start finish line. So if they get carried into the corner,
Oh yeah, back them up.
Hello.
Oh, there was that one crash. I know somebody missed it. I forgot about that.
That was me. I should have been in front of Mike.
Yeah. There was a crash that happened too.
That would put you down a lap right off the bat.
Yep.
That sucks.
Let's go, Carlos. Let's go.
Here we go, Carlos.
Sunny, here we go. Yeah. Here we go. Thank you. How can we go sunny, sunny, sunny? Yeah, I know that guy.
Now we're gonna go same
It's always
pattern.
sunny at your
Yep.
track. Yeah, not so much here. What, it's hot?
I think we should go hard.
Now it's a longer run.
Go hard or go
It is a
100
long
laps.
run, so it's
It'll
gonna
be
be
like
more-
30 laps at
So
least.
we'll probably actually have to refuel.
Yeah.
Next
Oh, we're going
Sunday,
100
we
it's
should
100
go
laps
to
then?
Arnold's.
Yeah.
gonna be a long one.
So you're
We can
looking
do
at
it.
at
Everybody
least
ready?
3 fills.
So that means it's gonna stay wet for 1/3 of the race. I mean, so that whole thing
Not
changes.
necessarily.
More or less, though.
More or less, but I mean, but it doesn't go like, it doesn't cycle through that
It'll
pattern
say the
twice,
track
right?
is
Just-
done.
No.
Okay.
That's the only pattern that it's gonna go.
Okay.
No, we can go more. We can do 5 weather patterns. Wanna do that?
So you don't know what's in between.
No,
I'll go 5, it was me.
Let's go 50.
Only during the race.
Let's
I mean,
change
it'll
weather
tell
patterns
you
every
every
your
other lap,
fog
but you won't
machine.
preview it.
Fog machine?
Yeah, it would have been fun.
Okay, I guess.
Fog machine and snow and make sure levels
Okay,
are
Marshall's ready?
That's what I heard.
Marshall's ready?
That's
Ready,
pretty
Chris?
cool.
Yep.
You gonna be able to jump up real quick?
Hmm.
from that
But the
position?
track turns to ice.
Greg and Mike H.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay, I
Mike
was
D shut
talking.
his off. And I got the goofing around between.
like that too.
No, that's your car is still there.
Mm-hmm.
That's, they've been similar.
This is planning strategy.
It's yours right there.
2.
I got one.
Whoa!
What a man!
Something's weird, isn't it?
It's like working a bottling line at Rainier Beer. Fucking all the bottles go right in.
You were way too fast there.
Oh, right. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Killing you.
Carlos, man. Need some gas.
Mine was game.
Ding dong.
Ah! Oh, we got back in.
Nice
Hey,
move.
we got back in.
Whoa.
Can't reach any of those.
I can't get that. Wow. That should stop.
Oh, holy smokes. In front of the start finish line.
Good grief.
You have to start wearing a cover around here.
Anybody can holler track call. There's no rule
Come on,
against it.
Carlos, you're almost
But it's
there.
probably gonna be faster to let the marshals do their job.
Oh, we're doing 100 RLO.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna be watching cars for a while.
Don't let Mike win.
Either one of them.
Oh, nice.
We need to get more members named Mike so we can have all Mike fun.
That'd be awesome.
Nice move, Carlos.
Don't let Mike win, Carlos. Don't let him win.
I'm so far down right now.
Oh, whoa.
Need a drink. Oh, right there, Russ.
That's because Jeff tried to push my heavy car out of the track. Oh, Carter. Oh,
Wait,
Man, I need some
Man, I think he needs to be Marshal of the Year down there. Killing it.
I'm sorry, I just laughed every time my car crosses the start line. It sounds like Tinkerbell. Cars.
All right.
Nice job.
I missed one.
Actually, you did.
You did the right thing.
He was in and we got pushed out.
No, it really wasn't.
Driver 3 on gas.
Oh, driver 5 is the worst one right now.
What's the
Get him,
weather
get
on
him.
that?
Good man.
Yellow
Good man.
grant call. You need it.
That's what happened to me in the last race.
Hey, try not to take cars off that are actually on the track.
Mike, you got 10 left.
Oh, there we go.
Thank you.
Carlos, mind not getting over the track, please?
Mike, you got 18.
We got 4 pits.
Oh, full pitch.
4 and, yeah, good job.
why it's evident now.
That's about as good as it gets right there. Until somebody moves.
Is that Randy?
I only see a couple people.
10 fuel, okay.
Nice hit.
Nice, thank you, Mike.
Oh, that was. Got tired of that, huh, Mike?
You need work?
Nice job, Carl. Thought it was pretty good. Oh, Marshall.
Yeah, I had to on that one.
Well, if you go over into the slower lane, you can't find me.
You're at 34. Keep
We got a long way
going.
to go.
Gotta get to 40.
Thanks, Rex. Good job.
That was close.
Oh, you guys are good now.
Ruthless racing here today.
Head spot. Thank you.
Whoa, oh, man.
Thanks, Joe.
Yep.
Hey, Randy, what's my fuel and tires? They're 41 and 78.
Oh,
You need to go to the fence. Mike, you need to go to the fence.
Right up.
Good job, Barbara.
Thank you, Reggie. You're at 10 again. Got it.
Can you give me a check there, Randy?
Carlos, you're at 25 and 70. Mike,
What-
you're at 15 and 28.
Where's Dave?
Dave's 24 and 25.
Oh, Russ, right now.
Everyone is starting to go to the fence.
Oh, man. Right there in front of you. In front of you.
Back off.
Right here.
Good call.
Okay.
This should be like a mandatory. Oh, was it 50, 51, 53, 52, 51, and 56?
Come on, Carl.
Holy cow.
You want?
So that's Mike, Jeff,
What's the weather conditions right now,
Mike,
by
Jeff,
the way?
Mike.
Track is relatively dry.
Yeah, you can see the standings over on the left side there.
Where?
Oh, on the far left. Mike, Jeff, Mike, Greg, Carlos, Dave.
I'm the last one, not by much. Don't feel too bad.
Right.
Should be feeling.
The track is clear. Track is clear. Exit. Exit now.
Good job, Randy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Exit. Exit now.
The problem with being marked by Carlos is that you lean out over the track and we lose half our view.
Oh, nice move.
The car's finally coming off there so often it's learning to put itself back in.
Teach mine to do that.
How am I doing on fuel right now?
You are at 5 and 46.
Oh, maybe trying to get fuel.
Yeah.
Keep your hands high, Chris. Whoa! Got a rebate on that one.
Exit now.
Get that one in.
Yeah.
Crash and burn.
Sorry guys, okay. That's how it is.
My car is like going crazy.
Yeah, it just took me out pretty well. That's my normal move.
Yeah,
Use somebody else's brakes.
Ran into the Legos, Carla.
Yeah, I am,
Oh, nice. That was good.
that was,
Self-marshal. Wow, twice in a row.
You don't know how many times it's happened.
Shoot.
Carlos. Get that on?
Got it.
Go, Carlos.
Go, Carlos. Go, Carlos.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Nobody can do that. Do track call every time.
Well, then track call it, but I can't see that curve when I do that. Basically, I have to stop.
Is driver 3 out of something? Because I'm not going.
Yes, we're out of tires.
What?
Track call! Finish line, start with track call.
I just changed tires. God, they just
And they started wearing like crazy, so I switched back to intermediate.
What was that? That was.
I made the same
Well,
thing.
you
I did
flew
the same
off.
thing. I thought it would be okay to put on hardest, but it's still.
You're just like, I'm not.
Yeah.
So where is my car?
Right here.
Okay, because I got to put tires on. I don't think I'm even counting laps.
You won't if you're on tires.
Or I'm in the red zone. I don't know if I'm out. Yeah,
You're
it's
still
zero.
ahead of me for some reason.
Zero, so I got to go in the pits.
Yeah.
So please put me in the lane that puts me in the pits, which would be the inside over there.
that's where you're on the
Okay.
inside.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you don't want to be on hard right now. Yeah. It's hard to know your tire wear. Don't be afraid to ask for.
Oh,
Don't let
It's
anyone
sunny,
read your.
but this is the wet.
Oh,
How wet it
That's
is.
basically the condition of the track.
But to me, it's ambiguous. So
Yeah.
You need your own little personal ear.
Hey, brake button? Mike, brake button?
Chris is.
Tell you
Chris is-
what's-
Come on, Chris. You can do it.
Need a heads
We're
up.
almost done. Actually,
Screen
look, we've only
too.
got 30 laps to go.
I can't.
That's, oh, geez, 22 laps. Yeah, geez.
Okay.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm at safe speed, guys, so don't run into me.
Don't get behind him, in other words.
Oh, safe speed.
Not in the pit, not in the pit. Thank you. That's weird.
Am I not in the pits anymore?
You crossed the exit sensor.
Well, there's another lap. Trying to be a good Samaritan and pull forward.
Stop anywhere in the two intersection.
I can't reach that far.
Well, then we track call.
You need to
What happened?
No spring return on that guy.
Alright.
Both are.
Track call.
Wow.
Clearly out of something. Mike, you were out of tires.
Wow, serious pit lane.
Pit lane, there we go.
Mike, you need down.
How fast can I use up my tires? See, Greg, oh, you're in the thing on my car is. Nice job.
Nice work, Chris.
Yeah, up to 47.
There we go.
Wow. I'm losing like 15% a lap.
thought the track's right up.
Now would be a good time to be on hard.
I am on hard.
It's that heavy car of yours.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong then.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mike.
No. Track call.
Track call.
Back behind the start finish line.
That was my bad.
I think I'm in the pit lane.
You are.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna put you here. Actually, I'm gonna put you here so I'm just gonna knock you out if they come in too fast.
89 out of 100.
10 laps to go, dude. 11 laps to go. You're almost there.
The track is clear. Track is clear.
Hey.
Oh, big slam. You do not need a full tank at this point.
Ow. Oh, save. Track call.
Track call.
Hey,
Are you going in the pits?
Please go other direction.
Parker, what's wrong with you?
You're not going in the pits, are you?
No.
Okay.
No, but I went from fourth to last. Wrong tire choice twice.
I had the same thing.
8 laps to go.
Snow tire?
I'm counting.
Yeah, basically.
I want studded.
That's a good
Yeah.
idea. I should put
We
that
can
on
put
my
chains
truck.
on for another.
Snow tires, fog comes out and you need snow tires.
I need to be put back together
Some
after
blizzards.
being knocked out.
Do you care what lane?
Could put a strobe light in there over your track.
Outside
It's
Dave's
not
lane.
winding.
Yeah, not Dave's lane.
Bunch of
Good
fun.
choice,
On
not
one time,
Dave's lane.
for
All right,
snow,
let's
to
do it.
simulate snow.
Wait,
That
where's
was
my
awesome.
Carlos and Mike. Carlos.
Oh, okay, fine.
That seems like it would contaminate your electronics.
Yeah, I was only doing it in analog mode.
I want to hear that the rest of the night.
7.
Wow.
That's what you
Oh, what?
Good catch.
Yeah, I think I missed the start finish line, but that's okay.
Yeah.
You did too, Nate?
I don't think so. Hopefully it won't go there.
3.
Track call.
Okay.
I couldn't reach that.
Someone's mirror, white mirror.
Thank you, sir.
Everybody in?
Looks like everybody's, yeah, we're in back there.
Yeah, I didn't count that lap. That's okay.
Mike's winning.
The track is clear. Track
What
is
else is
clear.
new?
3. 2. Hurry up, Mike! Let's go! End the race! End the race!
Track off.
Track
Go,
call.
Mike! Go! Go! Go!
Never
Yes.
mind.
Hey, I passed Mike!
I win!
After the race was over, I finally passed him.
You got me.
Well, down at the bottom, that's kind of where I
Wait a
figured.
minute. That might have cost me. That might have cost me 3rd place.
Really? Pit stop time, 1:55.
No, I was ahead of him.
1:72.
I was ahead of him prior to that off.
Yeah.
You did a
Okay.
good job.
Because
Oh,
just
no, I
before
didn't.
that, we both come off.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, because we were side by side, and then I came off, but you
I don't
were
know
ahead
you
of
guys
me.
were all that close.
You
You
got
were
that
in
lap.
second
And then
place.
came back around.
Like, weren't you like in second place, like 5 laps to go, or like?
I had to, but I had to pit an extra time because
Oh.
I chose the wrong tires too early. I put on hards too early, and they wore down really fast.
That's
So I switched back to intermediates.
Ah.
Used those for a while, then switched to hards when it was when the track was dry
and
enough.
I lost a lap because I ran out of tires.
Yeah.
I let my intermediates go to 0 because I didn't realize it was that low.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I think I lost at least 2 laps on hards because I
Everybody
went
but
through
the
the pits
Mikes
too far. on the
did
second.
4 pit stops.
Same thing Randy
The
did.
Mikes
the other
did
way.
3 pit stops. So they, that definitely helped.
I mean, you're way beyond everybody else.
Yeah, I was punching it all the time.
No, Carlos.
Oh, Carlos. Carlos punches it all the time.
No, I haven't observed it, yeah. A lot of it, but.
I came in and seems like I splashed a little fuel so that I could go the distance on my,
One time I put way too much fuel in, I waited for the fuel that I didn't need to, I ended up having to put new tires on. So I basically wasted time in the pits while I was refueling unnecessarily.
it seems like there was a time when I went in just for fuel.
Which,
That was awesome.
oh, that was crazy. Where'd you drive that last time?
I went intermediate and then hard.
Grab your car and show you something real quick.
It's like the slowest
I want to
pass.
show you something on this car real quick there.
I assume I hit the slowest pass.
You had 7, I had 6.6, and then well 6.3.
I saw.
Oh, the shit's off.
That was literally free.
Let me get my car back.
Yeah, I put it in the corner over there.
In the corner. Yes.
You have a controller?
I just had to
Kept
try to
trying to
put it on the
put
track.
it on
Let everybody
I
went.
lost my wing somewhere. There's a windshield problem on you.
Yeah, there's a wing. Yes.
Yep, that's mine. Yep, it's got the blue tack on there and everything.
We can do the quarter mile still?
I can show you the difference with.
Oh,
It's so nice.
Good job, son.
Yeah, all right.
Hey Mike,
Jason,
is
you
that
grab
Mike?
my
Can I borrow your controller for a little
The
bit?
rental. Sure.
I wanted to show them something real quick.
All right, well,
If it is,
flying
yeah.
out. Don't I win the race for running the most total laps?
Yeah.
Clear is a start.
There you go.
She's the only one that ran 3 heats.
I put in the tires and you see the difference.
Super duper
Well, they only had a little over 80 laps in the final.
Steel level down.
Most pit stops will shortest
But you
total
can
pit
use
time.
alcohol, you can use
Quickest average.
yeah, you can use alcohol, anything.
I'm looking at my pit
I'm an
stop.
alcohol guy.
There you go.
Jack Daniels?
I'll bet. Go over and see the difference.
Jack Daniels always helps me.
I forgot that was wrong. I was good.
I don't waste
Oh!
my
I called you on my way over there and asked if you had any.
I do.
Are you just driving?
We are.
Yeah. We'll put it on everybody. Thank you.
And there's a bucket.
Too late.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
It's good drive.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
So you notice a little more grip.
Let me try to stay on the track here.
You know, 3 different people took me out coming off the pit lane. You know, and
I think I did.
you know, after yelling at Marshall.
Driver 6.
Every time it happens, you need to be back in front of the start line.
Yes.
And
That's awesome.
all the road off the Carlson lean out and totally block the view. So when there's 4 cars that are leaving Marshall, we see the Marshall, we need to marshal all of them.
Yep.
Did you make your own? Did you make your own?
I'm still a little slow.
You're doing
I'm
great.
sure it's easier for you to know if something should be making.
They're almost going to be the person by the start base.
Driver
What's
6.
up,
They're
John?
looking to see if there's something that can't get marshaled quickly before they get parking right there on the.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, it's got a weird program. He's got simulation stuff on.
You're looking at your track.
I think the driver.
Driver 6.
We know.
Yeah, well, okay, so you're yelling, or you're watching, and somebody's reaching into the area where your car's off, then you're expecting marshal?
So someone is reaching this here?
No, they're marshaling only their own car.
Oh, new tires?
Yeah.
If you're saying that's loud.
What is that? How many sets?
Unlimited sets. They have 2 sets left.
2 sets left over.
Because it's sometimes, some
What if I
places
could
they do a limited number of
If
sets.
you want to run, you got to program it.
No.
That's better response right there.
So it's over there
What kind of tires you got on, let's see what you got,
Soft.
which one are you?
The one in the middle.
Okay, soft. Are you guys?
Distance left.
Significantly?
There you go. Try it out now. Now that you have a real problem.
There's gonna be a door laying on the side of the far side of the track. It's gonna be essential. Unless somebody wants to go and have any trouble.
I am not.
I'll be doing that, so.
Driver 3. Tires 50%.
First one will be the runs, and you have to look. Okay. Ready? No. But all of them are
I don't either.
set.
He only has 3 positions here, which is 1. Use a box over there.
No.
You gonna use Mike's box over there? Yeah.
All of them are in my leg.
Use this one over here.
Oh, is this plugged in?
Yeah.
You're going
yeah.
as fast as you can.
Now you see a little bit different with the tires though?
Yeah.
Can I race? No.
Can we go back to racing?
Figure something
I
out.
expect everybody to share the tires and everybody clean better, so. But the car's right, I mean, it's super smooth, I mean, it is buttery smooth.
It's the driver, that's.
Oh! You almost came back in there.
Yeah, if that was more reliable, you could just punch it the whole way.
That's what I was thinking, if that guardrail was like,
Come on, come on. There.
I'm gonna do that again.
You can pass someone on the outside.
Oh!
Or you do it through the windshield.
Yeah.
Either one.
Or
I'd rather pass someone, yeah.
Change tires.
So something that's tricky, especially with weather, is as your fuel gets lighter, your car goes faster, and then the weather conditions change. And